makeup look using only 4 makeup brushes and about 11 products. I would not do anything less than what I am doing here for you. You can always do more, just don't do less. I've previously moisturized my face and now I'm ready to start putting on my makeup. The first thing you want to do is prime your skin. If you can see my skin, it's like has some redness to it, so I want to get that redness out. So green cancels out red. So what I use is Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, color correcting. So I'm just gonna put it on my fingertips, not like that much, and just put it where it's red. Like, you want to make sure your primer is filling in your pores as well. The next step I usually do, my cover up, and I use MAC Select Cover Up. You want to go all the way up past your eyebrow. You want to do it in an upside down triangle. Okay, and then I'll hit the top of my nose a little bit across the forehead, lower forehead. A little right there, and a little on my chin. Next I'm going to go in with foundation. This is Matchmaster by MAC. Again, I'm just going to squirt about 2 drops on my finger. And I'm going to go all over. I'm going to start where I really didn't put too much of the concealer. I'm going to go over my eyelids. Into the hairline. And then lightly over the concealer. Just so it's all blended. A little bit over the lips. Under the chin. And like I could use just a little more over here. So I'll just go in with like another little squirt. And just lightly put it in. You tap it in. More than like pushing it around. Swipe it. You don't want to swipe it around too much, I guess. If you're trying to cover up like a select area. Okay, so now we're going to start using brushes. You want to get like a poofy brush, okay? Something that's really big because you're going to cover your whole entire face. I'm going to use the e.l.f. translucent powder. I start from the top down because the powder will fall. You have to do a powder after a liquid. If you do not do a powder to set your liquid foundation, your foundation will smear off of your face. Just go all over everywhere I put the foundation. So you can actually go in with the same brush again, and I'm going to bronze my face up. I don't know if you can see that, like I look like just like a tad lighter than my chest area. So I'm gonna go and use matte bronze from MAC, and same things, brush it all over and tap it off a little bit because you don't want to get so much powder condensed in one area. Start at the top. I'll do half my face first, maybe just to show you the difference. Because sometimes it's so subtle. You can't tell the difference, but that's how it should be, subtle. And go down into your neck as well. Wherever we put concealer and highlighted before, you don't have to go too much over with the bronzer because you do want to keep that area highlighted. So like the triangle right here, you can go out into it a little bit just to blend it a little bit, but you don't have to concentrate anywhere in that area. I don't know if you can see like a little bit of a difference. Okay, nothing crazy. So now I'm gonna do some simple basic contouring. You're gonna go into the matte bronze again and get it on the brush. This brush is very tight and stiff, and that's what you want because you want to get it in a select area. So it's kind of a little long and tight. You're gonna go onto your cheekbone, like right underneath. So you're gonna start from like where the top of your ear is and come down. You can feel your bone right underneath your cheek. So you start here and bring it down right underneath. And then you're just gonna come up just a tad. I'm gonna follow it up. And just blend it out a little bit. And you do the same thing on the other side. Tap your brush off a little bit. And just make sure that they're even. Like take a step back to look at yourself to make sure. Blend up a little bit, just blend it out. So then you want to contour all the way around here into your hairline. So the color of your foundation doesn't just like stop when it reaches your hairline. You want to kind of blend it in a little bit. And you also want to go under your chin, lightly, right along your jawline, and blend it down into your neck. And you can do your nose if you want. You can just take a little bit, and if this is like a stiff brush that you're using, hopefully it is, just go down the side of your nose a little bit. Very lightly. You don't want anything too dark. You can do it underneath your nose. Slenders out your nose a little bit. So the next thing I want to do is eyebrows. Eyebrows, so important. Do not leave them out. Especially now that you've done all this powder all over your face. Your eyebrows have all this powder on it now. You need to clean it out and bring your eyebrows back to like the amount of tension it had before, the impact of it. Stiff, short bristles over here, so you're very controlled. That's what you need for your eyebrows because you're doing such a small area, something that's very controlled. And then this will brush out your eyebrows. I'm gonna dip it into an eyeshadow, like a very dark eyeshadow. It's really dark. I'm gonna mix it with these two. I'm gonna offset it a little bit with this just to give it like a little more like color dimension, but I'm gonna do mostly this color. So I'm gonna dip it once or twice in corduroy and maybe like 3 or 4 times into brun. Okay? And I'm gonna tap it maybe like once. And then I'm gonna go in and start at by the bottom of the base and carry it up with a very light hand because there is a lot of product on this. You don't want to start up here because if you get the most product over here, it's going to look really super intense, and that's not where you want it to like fade a little bit into your eyebrows. And I'm just going to brush up. And you can take this, it's called a spoolie, this end of the brush. The eyebrows towards the front should be going up. Do it up a little bit. And this helps blend the powder in as well too. And just come down. So you can totally see the difference between the eye that I just did, the eye that I didn't do. If you need more filling in with your eyebrows, definitely go to a pencil, an eye pencil. Also remember that eyebrows are sisters and not twins, so you don't have to worry about getting them exactly the same. You just get them as close as you can. Next step is mascara. I'm going to be using first a Clump Crusher by CoverGirl. By Lash Blast. CoverGirl, it is CoverGirl. I really like the wand on this mascara brush because it's really small and tight, so I can get really close. So you go and grab it as close as you can without poking yourself in the eye. And bring it up. Okay, and these are really good for the bottom lashes because your bottom lashes are usually really small, so this can get really close to it. Now, the mascara that I've seen that I've gotten the most results out of, the most volume, the most length, is Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. And you can see the wand on this one, a little fluffier. Comes from like thicknesses on different ends, all different angles. So what I'll do now is I'll go in with this mascara, but I'm only going to use it on the top lash because I've found that when I've used it on the bottom lash, within like maybe like a couple hours, the mascara will have like come off onto underneath my eye. So you can see the difference. And next we're on to lips. That's it. Super simple look, basics, do it all. Your makeup will stay all day. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if this tutorial was helpful to you. Is there anything else that you do in your makeup routine that you think is like an absolute must? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you had like an aha moment, like, oh, like I was just missing that one step, and that one step now that I know helps me so much. Let me know. Goodbye, my beautiful friends.